The woman was eating her meal when she suddenly set her plate aside and quickly stood up. Just then, her son walked in and said, "Mom, we're back!" His mother gently replied, "Son, why didn't you tell me ahead of time? I would have made something for you to eat." The son smiled and said, "It's okay, Mom." In a soft voice, she replied, "Come on, I'll make something for both of you right now. Tell me, dear, what would you like to eat?" Hearing this, the daughter-in-law quietly walked over to the stove and checked the food in the pots. When she saw what was inside, she became worried. Meanwhile, the mother lovingly said to her son, "Son, you've both traveled a long way. You must be hungry. Let me make some more food for you." The son respectfully replied, "It's okay, Mom. Don't worry about it." He put his belongings down, walked over to his wife, and asked in surprise, "What happened? Why are you upset?" His wife said in a concerned voice, "Just look at what Mom has been eating. I don't know how long she's been living on food like this. I told you to send her money for expenses. Didn't you send it?" The husband looked worried. "I send Mom money every month." His wife replied, "If you're sending money, then why isn't Mom buying fresh vegetables and the things she needs?" After saying that, she walked away upset. Once she was gone, the mother nervously said, "Son, go bring Meng Meng back." The son replied, "Mom, first tell me something. The money I send you every month, do you receive it?" The mother smiled and said, "Yes, son, I receive it, but I save it for you." The son asked anxiously, "Mom, if you're receiving the money, then why don't you buy vegetables and good food for yourself?" With a loving smile, she replied, "Son, I don't need to spend that much. You and your wife are young and have many expenses, so I save it for you. Besides, I can eat anything. It doesn't really matter to me." Hearing this, the son became emotional. "Mom, please forgive us. Because we've been so busy, you've been living here alone and dealing with all these hardships. Come on, let's sit down and talk. And don't worry, Meng Meng will come back." The two of them walked over and sat down on the couch. Supporting his mother, the son said, "Mom, you don't need to worry about us. Just take good care of yourself." A few moments later, the daughter-in-law quietly opened the front door and came back inside. Seeing her, both the mother and son happily stood up. With a smile, she said, "Mom, I brought fresh vegetables for you. Let's cook these today." Then she picked up a package and said, "Mom, I also bought these new clothes for you. They're beautiful and will keep you warm during the winter. These aren't just ordinary clothes. I picked them out especially for you." The mother smiled and replied, "My dear, I already have good clothes. Why did you go through all this trouble?" Tears filled the daughter-in-law's eyes as she said lovingly, "Mom, taking care of you isn't just our responsibility, it's our joy. The day I married Michael, I promised myself that honoring and caring for you would always be one of my top priorities. Please don't worry about money anymore. Your health and happiness mean more to us than anything else. Michael, let's bring Mom home with us." The mother's eyes filled with tears. Overcome with emotion, she wrapped her daughter-in-law in a warm hug. Michael smiled as he watched the touching scene. Then the three of them left together, surrounded by love, warmth, and family happiness, ready to begin a beautiful new chapter in their lives. Friends, what do you think about Michael and his wife's love, respect, and care for his mother? Be sure to share your thoughts in the comments. Thank you. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for your support.